A lot of video editors start to plateau after a while. They'll learn how to use cuts, they'll use transitions and fun motion graphics, but then they'll stop challenging themselves to become better. In this video, I'm going to break down 5 things you can do while you're editing to make sure you keep becoming the best editor you can be. Number 1 is cut with purpose. Most editors know you need to cut on the beat of the music because it helps the flow of the video and it just feels right. This isn't wrong, but you also need to learn how to cut on the beats emotionally, not just on the beats of the music. When you cut on an emotion, on a glance, a shift in tone, or a moment of tension, you keep your audience connected. Remember, every cut has weight to it, every cut has intention behind it. Don't just cut on autopilot, really think about the impact your cuts have in your next video. Number 2, audio is more important than video. Audio is so important when it comes to making videos that some people will forgive bad video, but they won't forgive your bad audio. So what makes up the audio of your video? Your sound design consists of music, sound effects, and dialogue. Let's start with music. Music sets the tone of your entire video. It is important to choose a song that matches your video's tone and emotion. Make sure you cut on the visuals, don't fade your music out randomly, and use risers and lowers in moments to build tension in your video. Next are sound effects. Sound effects are what give your visuals weight. Layer subtle whooshes or impact under transitions and text animations to create movement and energy. Add background textures like wind, crowd noise, or traffic to give B-roll more depth, and make sure to keep them quiet. Great sound design feels natural, not loud or obvious. Finally, dialogue. This is the most important layer in your sound design, and often the most neglected. Dialogue should neatly sit on top of your audio and not fight with it. Use EQs to clean up your audio with harsh highs, especially if it was recorded with a basic mic. Add light noise reduction to kill any subtle room hum or AC noise, but don't overdo it or you'll get artificial effects. And also, always make sure to monitor your audio with headphones. What sounds fine on speakers may sound bad on headphones. And this moves us to our third pillar. Make sure you master the hook. Whether you're creating videos for social media or creating videos for clients, if you don't capture their attention in the first 5 seconds, you've already lost them. This is not an exaggeration. This is based on data pulled from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Well, in 2025, attention is currency. In the first 5 seconds of your video is where people decide if you're worth spending their currency on. So how do you keep people around? Well, your hook should include a few things. First, you should identify the problem your video is going to solve. You can do that by stating the problem in a bold statement, a surprising visual, or a direct quote. Your hook also should use some sort of motion, whether that's a quick zoom, a bold on-screen title drop, or a hard cut time to music or an effect, and it should include the context. Tell the viewer they're in the right place and tell them what they're going to learn by the end of the video. Next is to use motion intentionally. We all love motion graphics, but use them too much and it's just going to seem like a bunch of visual noise on your video. As an editor, it's your job to make sure they're focused on the important parts of your video. And if they're distracted by a bunch of motion graphics, nothing really stands out. So next time you're thinking about using motion graphics, think to yourself, is this really going to enhance my video or am I just using this because it looks nice? The last thing you should do is watch your video without sound and then watch your video without any visuals. This is the trick I learned back when I first started learning how to edit. It's one of the clearest indicators whether your video works or not. When you think your edit's done, watch it twice. One with no sound and one with no visuals. On the viewing without sound, think about these points. Does the pacing feel right? Can I tell where the story shifts even without hearing it? And are the visuals jarring or do they flow naturally? If your edit feels awkward or confusing with no sound, you're probably relying too much on the music and sound effects to carry the emotion. Fix the visual rhythm first, then bring the audio back to elevate it, not hide your mistakes. Then watch your video without any visual. On this viewing, focus on the clarity of the dialogue, the transitions in music or sound effects, then also focus on the energy. Can you feel the tension and the rhythm building? If the audio sounds choppy, flat, or inconsistent, your edit isn't ready. Because even the best visuals can't be saved by bad sound. These all seem like small changes, but if you implement them into your workflow, you'll become a much better editor than the competition. I hope you found something useful, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video editing tutorial.